this is Jet, and today's sticky trick is how to ship duct tape products. We're focusing on 3 different types of duct tape products: wallets, products that incorporate cardboard, and products that do not incorporate cardboard but need to hold a specific shape. First, let's start with wallets. Wallets are very easy to ship because they can be smashed, bent. Pretty much, wallets are very durable, so you don't have to worry too much about them being harmed in the shipping process. For shipping wallets, I like to use an envelope like this. My envelopes are padded with bubble wrap, which helps give it a little bit of protection. It's not completely necessary that you ship with bubble wrap when it comes to wallets because, like I said, it is sturdy. Just make sure that the wallet can't jiggle around in your envelope too much. You might want to use tissue paper if you don't have bubble wrap. So when I ship a wallet, I just sort of slip the wallet inside and seal it right up. Pretty simple, right? However, you do run into problems when your product that you're shipping incorporates cardboard, like my DS cases. A DS case, if it's sat on, will be completely useless. Anything that you can't pretty much sit on is going to need to be shipped very carefully, because what could happen if you have this just in an envelope unprotected, they could set a large box on top, anything like that. So when it comes to something with cardboard, we need to ship it inside of a box. I would use a box about this size. This is the closest sized box I have to my DS cases. So what I would do is set the DS case inside and then fill it with bubble wrap. Why don't I just want to ship it like this? Well, that's why. You don't want it to shake around. Something could happen to it. So what I use is a bubble wrap like this. This is called Fill Air. It's great when you just need to fill up large amounts of space inside of a box. I think I grabbed too many of them, but that's sort of the idea, so that when you close up the box, no shaking. Perfect. Now this bubble wrap is also very good for protecting your items when you ship, but keep in mind that it's going to take a lot of it to fill up a box like that. So that's why I have 2 types of bubble wrap, this kind and this kind. I especially need this kind when I ship bows. Now the next duct tape product I want to talk about is a bag like this. This bag does not incorporate cardboard. Now right now it has a pretty, bag-like shape, but if you were to sit something on top of this and keep it there for a very long time, it would maintain that shape. Duct tape is really easy to get creases in. So you want to avoid creases when you ship something like this. So what you need to do is completely fill the inside of the bag. I would use something like this and fill it to where you can't alter the shape overly, just with your hands, and that means it's good to ship. Now straps are something else completely. I should have used a longer strap to show this, but pretty much what you don't want to do is fold the strap like that, fold it completely, because when the person you're sending this to gets it, they're going to have creases all throughout the strap. To prevent that, you need to roll the strap. So take 2 fingers and just roll it down like that, so it's not folded in any position. So when they get the bag, there will be no creases in the strap. Now something like this, even if you fill the inside of it, is probably going to need to be shipped in a box, but that is up to you to decide, as long as you fill the inside of it, if it's not filled with cardboard or anything to reinforce its shape. Now there's actually one other type of duct tape product that I want to talk about shipping, and that is rolls of duct tape. I know a lot of you have contests where the prize is a roll of duct tape. So it does have a couple things in mind when shipping this. Obviously, it can't be smashed. It's not going to be altered if you sit on it. So it can go in an envelope, but there are a few things you want to keep in mind. You want to use a thick envelope like this, preferably one that's packed with bubble wrap, but not necessarily. It's probably a very good idea though, because the issue that might come with shipping something like this is that it has very hard corners, and potentially it could create a hole in an envelope. It might bust a hole and just roll on out the envelope, and the person you're shipping to is not going to get their duct tape roll. So it's very good to use something like this. And it's also important that when your rolls of duct tape are in the envelope, they can't roll around too much. So you want to use something that is barely the right size. Now, keep in mind, it's going to have to be a lot wider than the roll of duct tape to account for its height. So I'd use something like this. So that it can't roll around too much. Now keep in mind, if I were just going to ship one roll of duct tape like this, I have all this extra space. What I do for that is fold the envelope. Fold it and seal it right there. That way, your roll of duct tape is super protected. Now, just for fun, let's take a look at my shipping area. So this is the area where I ship, just so that you can get a peek at how I do this. It's always important to have a scale with you when you're shipping. That way you can weigh every item before you ship it, and that'll help you determine how much it costs. I use PayPal to ship, and with PayPal you just type in the weight and type in the method of shipping, and that's all you have to do. I also keep rolls of tape, and no, not the kind of tape we're used to using. I keep Scotch tape and just normal packing tape. Up here I have envelopes that I commonly use, but then I also have more back here. Lots and lots of envelopes and boxes, and I also keep containers of bubble wrap down there. And then under here I have, that's the big bubble wrap that I showed you. And other than that, there's also pens and Sharpies here. I use that to write the weight down on a package before I send it. I also might need a stapler to staple a package if necessary. And that's pretty much all you'll need to ship. That's all for this week's sticky trick. Any of the products that you've seen in this video you might be able to get at the post office for free, so check there first. And if not, you can purchase them online. Thank you for watching.